Hi, Fruity Cuties. What's up? What's up, boo? My name is Jeanette, also known as Misfit Vegan. Today's gonna be a good day, baby. So today we're gonna talk to Jill, who is, hi, Jill. Jill's here. Jill is a fruity cutie that took my food addiction freedom course, and I'm really excited to get into the details of what it's like to be in that course because we're starting another one on Saturday, and it's like, the most amazing women come to my course, and Jill is one of them, and she is doing amazing things in the world, and I cannot wait for you guys to meet her. So I'm going to bring her in. She has, okay, hold on. Let me see how I can do this. So I'm going to, haven't been on here in a long time. Join us, and then we're going to get started. Hi, everyone. If you have any questions about a healthy vegan lifestyle, Jill is definitely somebody who can answer you. Okay. Hi, Jill.
Hi.
Oh my God. Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I can
Do
hear
you
you.
hear me too?
Everything is perfect. All
Good.
right. Oh, you look so beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
So,
You too.
thank you. So, okay. So everyone needs to know who you are. So let's start with a little introduction. Where are you from? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live in South Haven, Michigan, and we, together with a really great sister girlfriend and we run whole food plant-based cooking and yoga retreats in Michigan. So,
Wow.
uh,
Wow. Okay. And so
dream
who,
job.
yeah. And so who is the best person to come to your retreat? What do you do your retreats for? Like beginners, couples, or who would you say?
Mostly women in their 50s and 60s, I would say. It's like kind of our majority, but we have a wide range. Couples, people in their 80s, people in their teens. We've whoever wants to come, but it's a limit of 10 people. And we do a 6 days to really immerse them in a plant-based lifestyle so people can get that there's no deprivation in eating without animal products.
Wow. And what are some, and I'll leave links on YouTube if you're watching. I'll leave links to Jill's website and so you can check out everything. I'm curious, Jill, what are some other things you guys do besides eat really, really good food?
Um, we we let them get involved with the process. I mean, the cooking class is like having them help make dressings and um, just being involved is probably the highlight because we laugh together and it's a group thing. We do some nutrition education. We do yoga every day. We do a field trip day and we walk in the woods. We have that oh my gosh, what's that Japanese thing where you the sound bathing or the forest bathing, just to be in nature, you know. So we do some fun stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And what part of Michigan?
We're in South Haven, so
South
we
Haven.
actually incorporate seeing the sunsets into the agenda every night. There's a sunset that's beautiful most nights.
Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm definitely going to leave that link on YouTube. And if you're on Instagram watching this, you can head over to Jill's page, which is, remind me, it's Plant Life Journey.
Well,
Plant Life
on
Journey.
Instagram, we're plant dot life dot
Okay.
journey. We got the dots, but we have a YouTube. Our regular website is Plant Life Journey. So yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Now tell me, what led you to eating a more high raw vegan lifestyle? Did you have any health problems in the past or weight issues?
Well, I'm a former food addict, so I
Me
really,
too.
yeah, I get where you were coming from and I was drawn to learn more about raw through a lady who you featured in your book, actually, who's a friend of mine, Mallory Beltma.
Oh, yeah.
She's Mallory May. But anyway, she's awesome, and she spoke at our retreat. And to hear and see someone who's living a raw foods lifestyle, you know, I'm always like, what? You know, that's like so fascinating. I went to Hippocrates, like there was like it was like Ann Wigmore related. It was in Coldwater, Michigan, but they closed that. But I had gone to a retreat years ago, and some other people that I knew were like, you can't do raw, it's too high fat, it's too many nuts. So I kind of dismissed it a little bit. And plus I didn't get to see how they made the food. They didn't kind of let you in the kitchen behind the scenes. Like at our retreats, we're very like, oh, come see what we're doing and we're all involved.
And at your retreat, you learn how to make the food at home,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
guessing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So
mean,
valuable.
yeah, people need to feel comfortable when they leave a retreat like that, where you're learning what to eat. But I think there's some really cool things about raw. I mean, your course was amazing. I
Thank
love
you.
taking it. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me something. Tell me some reasons why you wanted to go raw. Did you have any, well, or before you went vegan, did you have any health issues before you went vegan?
Um, Acne,
Oh,
a lot
oh
of bad
wow.
acne, and the weight was really couldn't get off of that treadmill, and the dieting and the depression involved of binge eating and not controlling myself. So a lot of different things led me to a vegan lifestyle. And then things just happened so quickly. Everything like weight came off, things get so much easier that, I became an educator in this field to help people understand leaving animal products is a good idea. Number one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We have a good question, which is how long did it take for your acne to go away? Do you remember?
I was on that proactive, coming to the house. I think that happened pretty soon, like a month or two. The skin really cleared up. That was huge. That was nice. Dairy, I think, is the culprit mainly there. And
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely. It
started breathing better. Yeah.
took me like, yeah, I would say like 6 months, but then it took me a while, honestly, for the acne to clear up. So I guess like between 4 and 6 months, but it took years for the acne scars to go away.
Oh,
I just want everyone to understand that.
yeah.
Years for me. I mean, I don't know about other people, and I was 100% raw for years, colonics, everything, green juice every day. But everyone's skin is different. So if you have severe cystic acne and you have a lot of scarring, um, the best thing is absolutely to eat healthy and also to stop wearing the makeup because the makeup is stopping your healing. So now, Jill, tell me a few things that you did in the course with me or things you liked. What were some things that you enjoyed about the course?
I loved the course. I loved
Thank you.
being with you. Are amazing. You're so
Thank you.
hilarious. You crack me up all the time. I just
Thank
think
you.
your personality. I mean, I could go without the F word, honestly, a little bit less often, but it's just part of
It
who you
comes with the
are.
package. It comes with the
It's
package, Jill.
no, no, it does. It does. It works well on you.
Thank
It
you.
just doesn't. um, I think the right away, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. I think it was very well done, Jeanette. Really, I mean, I was so impressed. I've done some things before, but you thought through so many things. I think there's just so much to uncover here when people are trying to change their lifestyle like this. It's hard. There's so many different facets, and you covered a lot. Like it's the how to do things, but it's so deeper than that, like the self-love and dealing with social things and just I loved your tapping and I would like to see you tap on your channels more because I think you're great
Oh, thank you.
doing that. But the accountability is great. I mean, I wish the class or the course almost would be longer, or maybe it's something I would consider doing again for myself in another year just because I'm still on a journey and
Of
I'm
course.
not fully like you are, but you are definitely a great example for me to look at and
Yeah,
learn from.
aren't we all on our journey? I'm not at the places I want to be that you have mastered, So it's in other areas of life. So aren't we always going to be on our journey? And that's the beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to work on ourselves. But thank you so much, Jill, for always like being open to everything. Yeah, we do EFT, which is really powerful. It's been really healing for me to release my food addiction and just change my subconscious mind. Somebody wants to know what we're talking about. We're talking about my course. And if anybody's interested, I'll leave the link below. We start on Saturday, March 1st, and we have one spot left for one lucky woman. And Jill, can you tell everyone? So, like, okay, so a lot of times people say that they cannot fight the cravings. Like, the cravings are out of their control. Like, they don't want to eat unhealthy food, but it's like not possible to not eat it. Like they have severe cravings. So can you give some advice to somebody out there that feels like they are not in control when they crave certain foods?
Well, I feel very strongly about the power of prayer and the power of connecting to your, however you define your higher power. And I've been on my knees in bathrooms, at parties, just praying to not focus on that food and that junk out there and focus on the people. You have to really mean it because I've also been a binge eater. So there were times where I started praying and I noticed that, hey, there's power here in this prayer. But sometimes I wanted the binge more than I really wanted the help. So, and also God works in mysterious ways. I mean, however you define your divine connection. So things don't all.
Oh, you cut off for a second. It's okay.
Um,
What did you say? We couldn't hear
oh,
you.
message. You have
Oh, I don't know if it's me. Is it me? I hope it's not me. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? What's going on? Um, I really like what Jill's talking about the higher power and the connection to the higher power because he can do things that you cannot do on your own. Oh, are you back, Jill?
I think so.
Okay.
I hope so.
Maybe on do not disturb because people like to disturb.
Oh,
As soon as I go live, everybody likes to disturb me. I'm just saying.
don't even know how to do
So,
that. Like while I'm
oh, it's
talking.
okay. So, okay, so you were saying I don't know.
Another thing besides just prayer and journaling and trying to obviously be prepared would be to have like those like date balls in the freezer. Date balls in the freezer are massive because most people have a sweet thing and you can't even overeat those. They're so satisfying, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. It took
Better to
time for
overeat
me to,
those than
yeah,
unhealthy food.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
Jill, can you take us through like a day in the life of a raw vegan? So, like when you eat raw, what is a day in the life? How much do you eat? What do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Because people are very confused about this lifestyle.
Okay, well, I am high raw. I am
High
high
raw,
raw.
yes, a
High
healthy
raw.
vegan.
I'm high, yeah. So this actually taking your course really did help me simplify my own life as far as I will wake up in the morning and I love fruit. I am so enjoying the fruit. Like my whole, I feel hydrated. I love the colors, the
What
fruit
fruit did you have
bowls.
this morning? What did you have this morning for
I
breakfast?
had two kinds of melon, honeydew, and like one of those cassava, maybe. I can't remember. Like it's like a cantaloupe, but blueberries, a banana, and maybe some apple. I was mad the apples didn't taste very good, but my melons were amazing. The blueberries were big and fat, organic, and I've been trying to get like three bananas in a day, like at least, just because I believe
At
there's
least.
power in bananas, so I'm starting to
At least three.
at
I
least.
mean, I if I'm gonna eat bananas for a meal, it's gotta be five, at least, because I know me. And some people eat more than others. Some people eat less or more activity. But like, I know me, so you gotta know you. We all know when we're eating too little and we're walking on that tightrope of because it's simply if you're craving processed foods, you're not eating enough fruit. If you're eating enough fruit, you will be able to like walk through those cravings and stay healthy. But yeah, okay. So what's lunch? Look, and by the way, Jill has the most. So in the course, we are in a WhatsApp group chat, a private WhatsApp group with everyone else. And what was that like? Did you like the other women in the course? How were they?
Yes, yes. I really like the other women. I love hearing all their experiences. I love feeling completely supported by you twice a week. You were just really there for us,
And
and
24 hours,
yeah,
anytime.
yeah,
Call me, text
yeah,
me. Yeah,
yeah.
anytime.
Hmm.
But yeah, we meet officially twice a week on Zoom for a few hours. And it's really nice to see everyone and know, the people and get to know the women. And at the end, you get an accountability partner.
That's
And how is that going? Did you guys meet?
Oh yeah, Laura and I have got it going on. I mean, I love this. brilliant. I know I just think it's brilliant. And we'll probably try to incorporate a lot of the things I learned from you in our own retreats. And like the vision cards are beautiful, and definitely that accountability partner. Laura and I love getting together. And it yeah, I could talk about that, but
Yeah,
it's just
she is amazing. I mean, honestly, I have this affirmation that I always manifest the most amazing women in the group, and it happens every time,
yeah,
Jill.
yeah.
And so the power of the mind is really interesting to learn about. Can you tell me some things that you learned about your mind, or some shifts that you've made, or anything you've become aware of when it comes to the mind throughout the course? Because I don't know, did you know the mind was so important when it came to the food that we eat and the story that
I
we're living out?
I definitely appreciate you emphasizing that. I know it's all about what we're thinking. It's all up here. And I'm still honestly grappling with some of that,
Yeah.
because I'm not a robot. Like if I was like somebody said, if you eat broccoli 24/7, you will have no problems, and I would just eat broccoli, and I was just like, I'm not.
No.
So, I come from that background and my food issues and and lifestyle, and everybody has to sort of figure this out within their journey, you know. But I didn't
Absolutely.
tell you too, I love my big salads at lunch. I love having those, and we really emphasize that at our retreats too, of having really good salad dressings that are not laden with oils is a big part of success, and I carry dressings with me when I go out a lot. So,
Yeah, so okay, so I was going to get back to that. Thank you, Jill. Breakfast is fruit, lunch is usually a big salad, and what do you usually have for like a really good healthy dinner?
well, this is funny because I'm at my dad's in Florida, and my husband and my dad eat meat, and that's just life, and it happens, and it is what it is. But so they grill and they do their meat thing, and we have a routine, and I love it. It's so simple, and I make a salad, I make a baked potato or a sweet potato, and I make some like either asparagus, broccoli, or green beans, almost every, or cauliflower, but or whatever. I'll do some mixed veggies. But I make those three things. I make the potato, the salad, and the veggie. And then I just season the veggie. I have a salad dressing that's mine. They eat their like Kraft salad dressing, and I try not to cringe. Um, you know, and I'm like happy as a clam. I sometimes I put my salad under my baked potato and veggies and mix it all up. Like I'm full, I'm satiated, and everybody's happy. And so it's not that hard.
It's not. But we have to convince ourselves, because it's like we are walking around saying, I can't do this. This is so hard. Okay, now, Jill, you just like talked about something really important. There's so many people on this live that make the excuse that they can't eat healthy because they live with a meat eater. Their husband is a meat eater. Their wife is a meat eater. Their husband eats junk food. How do you do that? Can you give some tips on how to not eat the food in the house that is not healthy?
My husband and I will be married 10 years this year, and he ain't never given it up. Like I
You tried.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I tried, but I didn't really try because I don't want to be anybody else's mom. I mean,
I like that.
and I told myself it's just not his journey. Like maybe, I mean, this is woo woo, but right? It's just whatever. It's like I am committed to not being part of the animal holocaust. Like that is just something that resonates with my being. But to each his own, it's like I can't manage
Yeah, if
that.
you want to pay people to kill and torture and rape animals, then that's do you, boo.
It's hard.
But know that that's happening. Please
Yeah.
understand. But yeah, Jill, continue.
Okay. So we it works out great. I don't know. It's easy, but I think it's easy because I already was doing this so long with the plant-based, and I found my rhythm and my groove. Just like now being higher raw, I'm finding like more of a newer rhythm with food. Like you get into your part of it also is not trusting the packaged goods that are out there. And I just I don't know. I eat what I eat. He eats what he eats. He brings junk in the house. It just doesn't bother me, most of it, honestly, because I feel like it's so crap. It's like crap food. Why do I want to put garbage in my body? Which is another thing you really emphasize in the course of caring for ourselves so much. You do a great job of really pounding that in of like, we love ourselves. So
Pounding in it. You better fucking learn to love yourself, Jill, or else it's
yes.
not gonna fucking work. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I just
Yeah.
fucking threaten you, and I threaten to charge you your credit card twice, three times, four times. I have to, whatever it takes to get healthy, whatever it fucking takes, you know? So basically, yeah, I really am a big believer in when we love ourselves more, and I'm sure you notice this, when we love ourselves more, we make better choices like automatically. And it's not always easy, but then I also noticed something recently, Jill, and I just wanted to get your thoughts on this. So, all the junk food or all the unhealthy food that I think is going to taste so good, it never is what I think it is. Like, it never is. I was thinking about my apartment situation. So, everybody knows because I just tell everyone everything. So, like, I'm in this apartment that is my dream apartment, and I paid so much money to get here. And I moved in, and it's not what I thought it would be. It's not like, it has all these, noises and the machinery underneath, and there's like, it's like vibrating in the bedroom. I can't sleep. It's all these things, right? It's not what I thought it would be, and I can't live here. So I'm moving again. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is like the same thing with the junk food. You always think you want it before you eat it, before you take that bite. You're like, oh, that's what I need. Like, I'm going to feel so much better. And then it never is what you need or what you really want. Can you speak about the times in the past when you have sabotaged yourself, and how did you stop sabotaging?
Well, that's a deep question. I just know I like what you say about it's a 5 second decision that's going to make or break. And once you
Mhm.
get started with some of that stuff, it's hard to just, put it down.
It's addict.
Um,
It's so addicting because it's designed that way. Like God, or the universe, whoever you want to say, Mother Nature, everything that Mother Nature makes is not addicting. It tastes really good. Watermelon and cantaloupe, these are so delicious, but they're not addicting. You don't have a addiction to them. Sure, we all love mangoes, but nobody's addicted to mangoes because it doesn't have a substance in it that is toxic. You can only be addicted to toxic substances. So, yeah, can you give advice to anybody on, like, they keep self-sabotaging? What would you say to them?
I do believe in the power of like your course or a retreat, like a reset type situation. Pull yourself out of your environment. If you can't control things, try to get rid of everything in your house and then go away somewhere where you can focus on yourself. Like really be in touch with all this stuff because it does boil down to self-care. And you want that junk thing to control you? Like really? Um, but it is cunning, baffling, and powerful. Like I know that the once you get started, it's easier to just avoid it, the first bite, like they say, than to just start in
Yeah.
on things that are hard to put down. But I start to see food as poison like that, like the vegan junk food that I can eat. A lot of times I just look at it as poison or ads on TV, poison, 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 poison.
That's what I had to do. I had to start, even though everybody around me was still eating it, I had to say, no, they're eating poison. That's not actually food. It's a food-like product. That really helped. So yeah, I love your advice. Just change your state, get away. Jill, when is your next retreat?
April 13th.
Oh my God. Right before tax day.
Yeah.
To de-stress from the taxes. Okay, I love it. Okay, so we'll leave the information below and remind everybody, what is the name of your retreat?
Plantlifejourney.com
Oh, I
is
love
is where you can
it.
find out all of we're all on a journey and we're all about the plants.
Yeah,
Yep.
love it, love it. Maybe I'll come one day. I'm gonna be in Michigan,
I
so
know.
I feel like
I'm
you're going to that fruit
going
festival.
there. I'm
Yeah,
going
I was
there.
like, you'd be crazy not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be in Michigan in August, so that's very
Mhm.
exciting.
Me
And
too.
yeah, that's so exciting, and a lot of my fruity cuties will be there. Okay, so does anybody have any questions? You have two amazing, glowing, beautiful vegan for the animal fruity cuties in your presence. Does anybody have an issue right now with eating animal products or any questions about living a healthy vegan lifestyle? Jill, remind us, how long have you been vegan?
Well, since 1998 is when I went vegetarian, so it's been a while. Yeah.
Vegetarian in 1998. And then when did you go vegan?
Um, Probably, well, mostly I've been vegan. I like to like maybe a year after that, I would say. I can't remember exactly, but
Yes.
I
Okay,
like
so
to
well
work in
over,
percentages rather than like absolutes. Like
yeah.
like as a percentage, I'm very high. I've been very high plant all this time.
So
Um,
like 25, 6, like 27
yeah,
years.
it's a long time. Yeah, yeah.
Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 59.
Oh
I'll
my
be 59.
gosh.
I'm 59. Yeah,
Wow,
almost.
you look so good. You look so good. I mean, it's like it's impossible to tell how old people are when they're vegan or vegetarian for so long. And yeah, over 25 years. I'm
Mhm.
assuming you haven't died from a protein deficiency because I'm talking to you. So
No.
apparently
I'm on no
it's gonna,
medications.
wow. It's
I
apparent, and you work out too. Oh, you're very active. They need to know. What do you, oh,
I don't know
well,
about very
you
active, but
joined me. What
you
was it
made
like
me
to
get
join?
my Fitbit. You made me get my Fitbit. So
What was it like? So you joined me for workouts.
it
What
did.
was it like to work out with me?
Oh, fun. Yeah, you're always fun. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, now we have some questions. Did Jill ever have a food addiction? I guess she missed the
Yes.
beginning. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I was a big time binge eater, hours at a time, not able to stop, eating to pain, eating, crying, almost like, why am I doing this? I can't even taste this effing thing.
I'm so proud of you, Jill. I'm so proud of you because I know what it's like to live that life and then be on the other
Yeah.
side. And it takes a lot, but it's so much better, right? Like,
Never give up. Never give up. If you're struggling, like progress, not perfection. Gotta like pat yourself on the back for the little wins. Um, get rid of the TV because like eating in front of the screen was like, come on, how many people really binge without the screen? That
right.
was,
Good point.
I mean,
Good
but
point.
that's hard. But if you could distract yourself, like anyway, all that stuff. Like try to like treadmill walk while you watch a show
Yeah,
or
good point. You got to do some. I know somebody who got rid of their food addiction by she started crocheting
yeah, yeah,
and watching TV, or she
yeah.
was starting. I know somebody, Barbie, who learned how to play an instrument, the baritone, because sometimes we need to like just get a new hobby. Like I'm doing this because it's like I guess that's how you play the baritone. I don't really know, but basically, sometimes we need a hobby. For me, eating was like my hobby. Like watching TV and eating food was like all I did after work, after school. Okay, we have a question for you, Jill. My partner, and then we're almost gone. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let us know. And if you're interested in taking my course, which starts on Saturday, then I'll leave the information below. And it's for women only. And we have one spot left. And it's for any woman that has a food addiction that would like to stop binging or sabotaging themselves. Okay. You don't deserve that life. It's better on the other side. For sure. Right, Jill? It's better on the
Definitely,
other side. Yeah,
definitely.
you're not eating the same food, but you don't even want to anymore. Like, you don't want to do that to yourself anymore. It feels better. Now, Christopher said, my partner, 31, who is of Eastern European descent, born and raised in Michigan, okay, is recently vegetarian, doesn't think I'm possible to give up eggs and butter without her health declining or B12, etc. Any advice? Doesn't think it's possible to give up eggs or butter without her health decline. Okay, yes, Jill, perfect person.
Documentaries, baby. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many out there right now. Like Forks Over Knives, The Game Changers, What the Health, the Twin Study on Netflix. Just I think Forks Over Knives is a classic, and Eating You Alive is excellent. So all of those will give you just a lot of I understand because most people do feel fear that they are going to miss out on something, and that's common. We've been brainwashed. We've all been brainwashed. And it really makes me mad, but you have to go through your own, it's like a cult. It's freaking amazing because children like in my era, the four food groups were what was pounded into us as children. I mean, this is so crazy. There wasn't refrigeration throughout history. People didn't kill their animals like we didn't have Asia didn't even do dairy and all this. It was like it's just propaganda. It's just made up stuff from it was marketing. It's marketing to insidious.
Yeah, you said something so good. They always say that veganism is a cult, but that's how you know the everything's opposite. Everything's opposite in this world. So if they say something's a cult, it's the opposite that's a cult. Killing animals is a cult, okay? Like being brainwashed in our society, that's part of the cult. So once you get out of that, you're like, "Oh, wow, I was just going along with the blind leading the blind." And now, you're different than most people and for my advice for this guy, it's a guy with his wife, right? I mean, there's nothing you can do. You cannot change. Yeah, the documentaries that's great. But if she's seen the documentaries and she doesn't want to change, there's nothing you can do. Like Jill's husband, nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Nobody's going to change unless they want to change. So,
Right.
I mean, if she's worried about her B12 and her whatever health declining, then you need to show her how healthy you can be as a vegan long term. And I mean, there's just so much evidence and proof, and Jill knows all about all the proof of these, you know, you get healthier when you stop eating unhealthy food. Like that, it's just no, B12, 15 years raw vegan. I've never taken a supplement. I don't have any B12 deficiency. I've never taken protein powder. I don't have a protein deficiency. How do you feel about B12, Jill? What do you do for B12?
I,
How do you feel about it?
I'm currently taking just a multivitamin that has it, but it doesn't worry me. I never
Yeah.
concern myself about it. I,
If your partner's worried, why can't she take a supplement? I don't understand that. If she's so worried, it's not that she doesn't want it done. I don't think it's that she thinks she'll get unhealthy. I think she just doesn't want to change. So she's not going to change. Okay. Well, when she has health problems, then she'll fucking change. And then you'll be there to support her. Okay. So that's that. Now, one last question. Weightlifting. Jill, do you do any weightlifting?
that is an area I really need to work on,
Come
honestly.
back to the workouts. Please come back to the workouts Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon Eastern Standard Time. We getting fit, baby. We
Yes.
getting it in, Jill.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
come back to the workouts with me. I miss you. So last question. Both of you have very beautiful hair. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
not a question. That is a fact. Do you incorporate any fasting throughout the year?
Mm.
Jill?
I'm scared of not eating food. I am like honestly this old and I'm like, I don't want to be hungry. I don't want to feel that pain. I did a 2 week juice cleanse and that was interesting. But listening to your opinion on that was really also nice and interesting. And that's like maybe in a whole nother topic. So I do think like so many people do that like 1 day a week of water fasting of just like 24 hours. I haven't never done that, but I aspire to maybe consider the idea of giving your body a little rest or like you have a different take on that, which I appreciate. Maybe just like we do like intermittent fasting at the retreat a little bit to try to shorten the window for digestion. And I think that that can't do anything but be sort of helpful, especially maybe if you're dealing with stuff like you have goals for your health.
I don't see anything wrong with fasting or intermittent fasting or juice cleansing as long as you're not eating processed foods. So, what I recommend, because it's ridiculous to do a fast or anything if you're eating unhealthy food, if you're going back to it.
Right.
So, what I would recommend to everybody out there, and that's just my opinion, I would recommend 5 years off processed foods or any food that is harming you in any way, and then you can consider the fasting because the most important thing is to get off the foods that are causing the disease, not to fast, all these stupid intermittent fasting, whatever. I think it's great. It's really healthy. But like, if you're not able to stick to a healthy lifestyle, then what's even the point? What's the point? Now we have another question. Have you ever dealt with, is it okay, Jill, or do you have to go?
Yeah.
I'm
Go
sorry.
for it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jill. So have you ever dealt with the ongoing I'm ugly or I'm fat feeling? Like even after you lost the weight or even after you cleared your skin, Jill, did you ever have these feelings still?
Hmm. I think that's a human. thing that, yes, we all have to deal with at some point from early on. If you were ever feeling like that, like you and I both know that we felt crappy like that and unattractive, of course, I think I still, not at this age, it's different. I mean, I feel confident, but that comes from age, wisdom, and connection to source, or I have a strong faith. I don't know. What was the question? How do you get over that? How do you
Have you
deal
ever
with
felt
that?
that? So yes,
Yes,
I guess the answer is
yes,
yes. Yeah,
yes,
absolutely. Me
absolutely.
too. I still sometimes feel overweight, even though I haven't been obese or overweight for over 15 years. I still feel it sometimes, like when I'm on the beach with a bikini on for a second, like those neural pathways are so deep
Yeah,
that for a second I'm like, oh, I'm embarrassed. Like everyone's looking at me. And then I realize, wait, nobody's looking at me. Like the things I think other people are thinking are the things I'm thinking.
yeah, yeah,
So we need to just understand that nobody cares about you. They have their own life.
yeah.
And we need to stop beating ourselves up and just like being so mean to ourselves. We have another question. I'm a chocolate addict. I'm a chocolate addict. I live in Switzerland and the chocolate here is fabulous. How to give it up? Jill, how to give it up?
I mean, I would just do it the date, good quality cacao, and I'm not a big chocolate person though, so that's kind of
Mm.
hard for me. Sorry, I don't really
I was a big
like
chocolate
cookies.
person and I gave it up. But I didn't give it up. I just made my own, like Jill was saying. So basically, I did dates, walnuts, cacao. Put that in the food processor. You got brownies. Jill made those. How are they?
Yeah,
Delish.
delish, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So easy. You can do any nuts, but I like walnuts. But you can do cashews or macadamia nuts or whatever. But walnuts, you can even do seeds too, sunflower seeds maybe. But nuts, dates, cacao in the blender. Oh my God, so good. You can do cacao and ice cream. You don't have to give up chocolate if you want to be healthy. You can do bananas, dates, cacao in the blender. Oh my God, have you done that, Jill? It's,
Um, maybe not. No, maybe not in the
it's
blender.
so
No, I've just
good.
done my the date balls more.
So good. Oh, the date balls are amazing. Just dates and cacao.
I
Just that.
I like on our website we've got that cheesecake recipe, and I just like the bottom part, which is just almonds, coconut, and dates, and with like a little lime juice, because I don't really like the chocolate that much. So it just like
Oh,
those
wait.
things.
Almonds, coconuts, dates, and a little lime juice in the food processor.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Like the shredded
fucking make
coconut.
that
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yes, so
Oh my
good.
God. How did you discover a little lime in there?
It helps
Ooh.
hold it together. And oh, lime juice on anything, everything. Like papaya with lime juice is heaven.
Oh,
Yes,
oh my
a big
God. Okay, yes.
lime fan.
Okay, very nice. And I'd also recommend you check out my course. If you're a woman, we start on Saturday. And last question, Jill. Last question is, oh no, we have so many questions. Oh, guys, Jill is very busy, very important. She's running her retreats. She's looking cute. She's eating fruit. She doesn't have time. Two more questions. That's it. Is cooked vegetables and potatoes okay to eat? Jill, what would you say to that?
Absolutely. I'm a big believer in just eating fruits and vegetables more. And I mean, at this point, I can't, I don't know enough about raw in general. I don't know. I like fruits and vegetables. Let's just say, you gotta do what works. Eat your fruits and veggies.
I agree. And the course is not just about being raw. If you want to be raw, you absolutely can. But I do this course because I want people to get off processed foods
Yeah.
and dead animal body parts. So if you want to be raw, let's go. We can do it for 6 weeks and see if you like it. But I really just want you to be healthy. So fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Okay. I do not see anything wrong with cooking, steaming, boiling, or baking fruit or vegetables. Like, let's calm down here.
Right,
Like, do you know the shit that we used to eat? Jill,
right,
what's the
right.
worst thing you've ever eaten in your life? The most unhealthy, toxic thing?
Well, I would eat like a whole
It's a
cake
lot.
at once to like by myself. I mean, so it's more maybe the quantity and maybe my mentality that would be the
Mm,
worst thing.
mm,
I think cheese is the worst though,
mm.
and I
Yeah,
put a lot through my body, unfortunately,
me too.
years ago.
Me too. I would just eat mozzarella like just like a whole mozzarella ball. Like I don't know. I don't know how I'm alive, to be honest. But the worst thing that we've ever eaten, put it in the comments. I promise you, steamed or boiled fruit or vegetables is like way healthier. Do you understand? You have to compare what's happening. You cannot compare, like you cannot think about, oh, I want to be perfect. I want to be 100% fruit. Everything's organic. Everything's from my backyard. Like you're comparing, you don't want to eat a steamed sweet potato or a baked sweet potato, but like you used to eat Twix and Skittles and Coca-Cola. Like, do you understand what's going on here? You have to do the best you can with what you have. And fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds, no matter what form they're in, they're not poison. The stuff you used to eat or you might still be eating is poison. So Jill, I get, don't wind me up because
I
I just
know.
I cannot understand the mentality of people that they're like, oh, I can't be raw, so I'm going to eat McDonald's. I'm going to eat pizza. I'm going to eat bagels. No, fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds in any form, frozen, raw, steamed, boiled. It's the best food on the planet, whether it's cooked or raw. Yes?
I Oh, I just noticed too in taking your course that eating more fruits and salads, I noticed I would quit eating when I was full easier than when I eat cooked foods. So I just
Mm.
noticed that. And that's another reason, like if you take yourself out of the game a little bit to go and focus on your life and your health and eat, notice what your body's feeling. In our 6 day retreat, people feel different at the end of it. There's no oil, there's no sugar, there's no animal products, so their bodies has the chance to, oh my gosh, my headache's gone or my stomach feels different. The digestion, the ease of digestion is amazing when I'm eating more.
Oh, yeah. I used to spend hours. My mom used to call me, like, she used to say the bathroom was my office because I was in the bathroom for hours because I couldn't go to the bathroom. I would, it took so long. Now, I swear to fruit, Jill, I poop faster than I pee. Sometimes I go to pee and I poop. I don't even know I have to poop. I'm sorry, but that's the facts of life. So if anybody wants to poop faster than they pee, sign up for my course. Now, Anna, you need my course because she's saying that she wished she had that like confidence. She wished that she felt pretty and didn't feel overweight. You need my course, boo, because maybe you're not, I don't know what you eat, but if you eat, I consider unhealthy food or animal products ugly food. If you're eating ugly food, you're going to feel, and you might even look ugly. But if you just hear me out, if you're eating beautiful foods, like everything Jill and I eat are beautiful. The fruit and the vegetables and the greens and the herbs, it's beautiful food. You
Beautiful.
have no, in the Bible, they say you reap what you sow. There is no other way that you're going to not be beautiful. There's no way that you're not going to reap what you sow. If you eat beautiful foods, you will become more beautiful. That's the truth. I mean, Jill, have you always been this beautiful? We're just curious.
You're so cute. Um, it's afternoon lighting is what
Yes, me too.
um,
Yes, it's the
but
sun. It's
the food is so beautiful. I get so excited about that. I never looked at fruit like this before. You can see the like veins. It's living. It looks like our
mm,
bodies. It resembles who we are, like the walnut, looking like the brain. But you just look at a piece of fruit in the sunlight, and I'm just whoa, blown away.
blown away.
Blown.
Yeah, I love it. I totally agree. Okay, last question is who do you think should sign up for my course? So who is this course for that you went through the 6-week food addiction freedom course? Who is it for?
I do think people who struggle with like self-image and like needing to love themselves more,
Mm.
I do think you do, like, you have us touch body part and send love and do exercises like that. And I'm only scratching the surface, but it's a deep, you're reaching more of the deeper parts of the healing that needs to be done here, which is why it's not just surface, eat this is how you pick out the fruit, and this is like, here's the plan, follow this. This is, we're dealing with some deep emotional and cultural, and you really do a good job of
Thank you,
yeah.
Jill. Thank you so much. I love you so much for being open and receptive to all the stuff we did in the course. And I'm so happy that you and your accountability partner are staying
Yes.
connected and on top of
Yeah.
each other. I know you guys are going to be for life. Your guys are going to be friends for life. Do you agree?
We're love it.
Yeah.
We feel very blessed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm so happy about that. And then I actually have another interview with another fruity cutie, Brenda, who's here. And I'm going to take a screenshot because she wrote some nice things. She said, not only do you get support on your raw vegan journey with Jeanette, but you also learn to love yourself. So definitely take the course. So thank you so much. Okay, yeah, there's just so much we can do on YouTube and Instagram and, just like your retreats, like there's just so much you can do online. You have to do it in person. Like this whole like work that it takes to change, like it doesn't happen by watching videos. It happens by doing the work, connecting with other people, sharing. I loved how you shared in the course, Jill. Like you were so vulnerable and you shared and you were open and honest, and that's not easy. So thank you for doing that because it inspired the other women to share. And then they started like being vulnerable and sharing really, personal things that we need to get out. If we're just going to shove all these things down with food our whole lives, we have no chance of breaking our food addiction. So it's really important to connect with people that help you to release, the emotions and the trauma and just things that are holding us back and things that we're trying to ignore, things we don't want to talk about. That's the food addiction part. Addiction wants you to stay alone, stay isolated, stay in the addiction, and stay feeling like a victim. And I'm so proud of you, Jill, that you stepped out of that a long time ago. So I'm really proud of you.
We're
So thank
we're
you for
s-
that.
oh, we're so much more alike than people don't understand. The feelings that you and I have had, and people, everyone, it's just common. Like it's just common to not feel great all the time,
Yeah.
and to struggle and to share in a safe space.
Yes.
And yes,
It is a safe space. It's women only, and a lot of guys like say, oh, I really want to join, but I really want it to be a safe space for women. And one day I'll do a men's,
yeah.
one day. But it's such lovely women. It's such a beautiful community that we have. So thank you so much, Jill, for
I love
being
that.
you and for being part of my community. And if anybody's interested, I'll leave the link below. But we have one spot left. We start on Saturday. That's in 2 days. So check it out, and I'll see you in the course. Jill, you're amazing, and I love you so much, and I thank you so much for doing this with me. And everyone, go check out Jill's website. I'm going to leave it down below, and go to her retreat in April. So much fun, and I'll treat myself one day to your retreat.
Oh yeah.
So, and maybe I'll get to like do a workout or something there. I don't know. So we'll see. All right. Thank you, Jill. Love you
Okay.
so much,
Love you
and I'll see you
too.
soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.